Hello everyone and welcome back to round 8 of season 6 of our F122 My Team Career Mode. Yes, we're finally back this weekend at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, ready for the Canadian Grand Prix. I apologise for the lack of My Team content over the last week or so. Just been very, very busy with other things and of course F123 as well. But we are finally back with the final few races of F122. We've reached the halfway stage of the final season there. Charles Leclerc still with a 39-point lead even at the top of the table. So Charlie Boy is looking very, very good. But we've got 9 races to try and turn it around after a decent result last weekend out in Azerbaijan. Very much was damage limitation from the rear of the field. Fingers crossed this weekend we can really try and fight. Of course, now we've really got to be trying to get up close and with Charlie Boy. They're trying to take race wins away from him where we possibly can. But 70 laps around Circuit Gilles Villeneuve tonight is going to be no easy feat. Right. Bish Bash Boss. Done. That is the goat of bottling. It worries me that I've already garnered that reputation. But it's completely true. I get it. How is this going if no mods are here? I mean, I think Sam is sticking around. But hopefully people are sensible. I can only hope. Oh, dearie, look at that. Dearie me. Oh, no. We can't even see what the weather's going to do yet. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. This is not what I need tonight. Not what I need tonight, right? Anyway, let's jump into free practice and we can actually see what the weather's actually going to do over the weekend. You're cooked. I am absolutely cooked on this game. Multiple safety cars inbound. Probably actually no in Canada. Right, what is the weather doing this weekend? Where am I going? There. So, dry, 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 dry. Not convinced I believe that. Dry early on in the race. I mean, it's not going to give me an accurate reading, really, is it? Dry still. Even more dry. Even drier. I don't believe this, to be honest. And the potential of rain towards the end of the race. Okay, so that's going to make things very... I mean, we could be in for a Monaco kind of race here tonight. We might be looking at similar to real-life Monaco with those weather conditions. Bottle Job 212 won't return this race. He most likely will, but you know what? We'll take it. James, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good one, mate. Lando as well. Hey, Matt, when is the next McLaren RTG coming out? Honestly, I have no idea. Like, it's full focus on F123 content. I'll probably get a 1 or 2 out next week. But yeah, honestly, no, not really 100% sure at the moment. Match streaming on a Friday. Yeah, it's because I've been so bad this week with streams. So I was like, I'm going to do one tonight. Yeah, let me just double check a couple of things quickly. Hope you're having a good one, Eddie. Welcome on in. Who's the race engineer in F123? It's still Mark. Mark's there for the long term. Open Sunday. Maybe. Maybe. I might be able to do some open lobby Sunday. What do you think? Who do you think is going to win the Spanish Grand Prix? I mean, it's probably going to be Max, isn't it? Let's be fair. I'm gonna go with the boring option and say Max. I would prefer Jeff back. I'd love the option between Jeff and Mark. But I think Mark, to be honest, is better. I'm going to say it. Jeff and I had so much beef back in the day. George Podium could happen. I mean, obviously, I put my predictions on the podcast earlier. I think I said Max, Perez, Lewis this weekend. How about you during Create Series? Let's just say we've had some discussions about F123 and how I might be able to get myself in the Create Series. They're talking about making some subtle changes that, of course, I can't really talk about here. But if those changes are implemented, hopefully, that will open up the opportunity for me. That's spin number 1. It's going to be a long night. Oh, I'm so used to F123. Watching Isle of Man TT this year. Where can you actually watch it? Like, I see, like, clips and stuff, but I got no idea where you actually watch it. Hulkenberg podium. Absolutely not. Hulkenberg won't get a podium. all he's doing now in Formula 1 is stat padding his lack of podiums. I have to swap your team out. Everyone's... Oh, I'm too busy reading chat. I'm too busy reading chat. Well, we're going to allow rewinds in free practice, I say. Tom calls it multiple 69. Seems fair enough. That seems a very Tom thing. TT up plus ITV4. Okay. Okay. I might try and check that out. I'm not going to fall for that, Mark. I want to know my Alpine teammate. Easy, Daniel Ricciardo. Take a shot every time Matt spins. You are going to be hammered very quickly if you do that. Unless you take like a shot of milk or something. Right, let's actually try and focus up.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Of course I wasn't good enough that lap, Mark. I'm never good enough for you. I mean, Canada is also just a really hard track to do the targets on when you're up in the high levels, just because the simulated straight line speed is so inaccurate. LS, thank you for the follow. That's number 2. I mean, I'm just so not used to this game anymore. This is the problem. I mean, there's going to be so many spins tonight. I mean, oh, I'm going to have to focus up so badly. You're breaking the car. I am absolutely breaking the car. I mean, I honestly, chat, I know I mentioned it before in videos and stuff. F1 23 is so much better. So much better. Like, the traction actually makes sense. And I'm too used to it already. All I'm hearing is excuses. Oh, it absolutely is. I'm not denying that. JN, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm not going to get this, am I? I mean, can I find a second? That's the real question.
Okay, that lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Oh, he's coming out of pit lane next to me. Pool Duster as well, thank you for the follow. Who have I blocked? Oh, it's my teammate. Charlie, go. That was a nice line. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, chat. We can do this. Whoa. Oh, I hate that curb. Ah! 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 I've been watching YouTube for so long, just haven't followed on Twitch. I haven't been streaming on Twitch for that long, mate. People are still coming in every stream going, I didn't know you streamed. And I'm like, nor did I, to be completely honest. Right, let's try race strategy instead. Yeah, Mark is going to be very upset. Lord Bottledog strikes again in your practice. Dear me.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here.
Oh, Mark, mate. No, he's not. Don't do race strategy because of fuel. I've got to do something. I mean, the fuel's fine. I'm not going to worry about the fuel too much. I just want to try and actually see if I can get some laps in. Right, come on then, Fittipaldi, move. Oh, he's braking so early. Why? Oh. Dearie me. Any tips for a budget wheel on PS5? Depends what your budget is, but I mean, Thrustmaster do some pretty good stuff, low end. Logitech as well, I know people give them stick for the pedals, but the G923 is pretty good value for money. This isn't 100%. This is free practice, mate. Can't keep the car on the road. Stream is going to be generational. I mean, Mustafa, this basically is like, as streams go, like your ultimate wet dream for a stream for me. I can't race this game anymore. It's going to be such a long race. Such a long race. I'm good, thanks, Pool Duster. Hopefully you are as well. My dream for a stream, fair trade. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go back to iRacing. At least iRacing's handling model feels sensible. Playing online, my fortune will beat you desperately in this game. I'm not playing online, unfortunately, tonight. But as you can probably see already by the way I'm driving, you would absolutely beat me. Jude, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Right, it's going to be the first lap without a spin. And T-Dog as well, thank you for the follow. I'm getting there. That's half a lap done, chat. 1:13.9. I mean, we don't really know what good pace is anymore around Spain, do we? I reckon this might actually be a lap. Don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but put traction on medium is much more realistic. Honestly, traction on medium on this game feels what like traction is, or no traction control is on F123. That's like how much better F123 is.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I mean, you can even see it from like the real world data. That obviously like drivers in real life are able to floor it like second and third gear, and of course on this game, I mean even then in fourth I was struggling. The Hellspawn 95? Rather imposing name, but thank you for the follow, welcome on in. I'm starting to remember this game again. Honestly, Sam, I reckon you should take my seat the way we're going. Volkswagen Ferrari? I haven't really seen much of free practice today, to be completely honest. So I can't really comment too much, but I mean, generally they're a bit of bottle jobs. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I hardly say I'm quick, but I'm getting there. And you see a Spanish driver win. I mean, if it's going to be either of them, it's going to be Alonso, isn't it? But I mean, this would be absolutely the kind of a Carlos Sainz shithousery this weekend if he somehow won it.
You know exactly what we asked for. Keep it up.
Yeah, those fake F1 journalists have confirmed that Sam Palmer has taken over 2&2 Motorsports. I mean, they are hilarious, those fake journo accounts. But like, who's bored enough to do it? That's what I don't get. Who sits around thinking, oh yeah, I want to pretend to be a Formula 1 journalist, get 7 likes on Twitter? Like, what? It just makes so little sense. But Jamie and I are absolutely both going to do it. Red Bull fan that can't see a Checo podium. Oh, Checo will get like a really boring P2, won't he? It's just what happens. Ooh, I mean, wonder how many times I'm going to cut that chicane. Right, there we go. I've actually done 3 laps without spinning. And that, of course, means we are ready for qualifying.
Data. Stay focused.
Of course, because that's the way this works.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top
4/10 off on mediums. I'll take that. Welcome in, Pindog. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, fake journos exist that Joe Soward can criticise him on his blog. I mean, Joe Soward's a bit of a rare bear. Is he the guy that... Is he the one that called out... I think her name's... Because I remember we were friends on Twitter before it happened. Is it Ellie, I think? Called her out for, like, no reason in, like, 2021 just because she was, like, trying to make it as a journalist. He just looked like a dick. Was that him? Or was that someone else? Qualifying is genuinely the only time the car feels good on this game. It's genuinely the only time the car feels less bad with the way I feel I'm driving at the moment. But yeah, definitely doesn't reckon there's much chance of rain then come Sunday. So let's just try and smash Q1 and Q2 out of the way. I think it's probably got to be the goal. Hasm, I completely missed that. And Carbide, thank you both for the follows. Alright, let's sort of see what time we're aiming for. I can't remember if it was Soward or someone else. Right, low 9 says what we're aiming for. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was Ellie that he called out. And it was just like so like the reasoning behind why he called her out was so stupid. Like you couldn't work out like what he was ever going to gain from it. It was just like you're basically just being a dick to, because I think she was like 19, 20 at the time. You know, what do you gain from this? It starts getting better on F123. I mean, on F123, you can basically mash the throttle. It's great. It might genuinely become the new Metro on F123. Because the car grips up in second gear nicely. F123 jobs are going to make a team called 313 Motorsport. Fair enough. 31st of March. 30 days of September, April. Yeah, that works. Oh, I hate that curb. Just need to remember that for every Rovers journal there is a sainted Martin Brundle exam. We love Martin. That guy trying to say he couldn't go near Christian Horner. 1098, dearie me. Imagine next season we get an 11th team called the drivers name their birthday, and then within 5 years he becomes world champion. Imagine. That'd be wild. Oh, it reckons there's rain in qualifying. I've got to get on with it. A new car. You're going to tune it for the body color. I haven't got any immediate intentions to. Aside from me, I can never do the Wall of Champions. Nor can I, mate, as you'll very quickly find out tonight. Yeah, no, I haven't got any immediate big plans for the BMW. To be honest, a lot more of it is just going to be about creature comforts to begin with. So it's things like I want to put Android Auto on it, and I need to get better tyres, and just do a couple of other little things with it. But maybe down the line I'll make some more aesthetic modifications. To be honest, you just see so many modified ones around that I'm kind of there like, I don't sort of want to just fall into like the norm, but there are obviously some subtle tweaks you can make that look quite nice. But of course that was the other thing as well I'm thinking, of course, you know, like I said, you don't see many clean builds around anymore, so you wonder how much they might appreciate in the future. Wall of Champions is not a Mickey Mouse champion like me. I won my championship fair and square. For the British Grand Prix, but I only have a one-off livery to celebrate. Probably not, because I'm on Xbox and can't mod stuff like that. And know me, I'd forget to take it back off again, ready for the next race. There's 2 and 2 in your name, represent the amount of spins this race. Most likely, Carboy. This has been a good lap, though. That's fine. That should be... Is that going to be pole? Yes! There we go. Look at that. 1087. We got the pace. I'll take that. Q1. Done. Should be. That's where you can change the livery. You can change the livery without mods, but I will absolutely forget to change it back. That's the problem. And obviously I can't really do a decent livery, is the other thing. Viper, thank you very much as well for the follow. I appreciate it, mate. So yeah, I think we're getting very, very close to 3100. That was faster still, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Charlie boy, only P40. Yuri Vips! Look at that! 2 thousandths of a second between 3 of them behind me. And Yuri Vips comes out on top. That is what... I mean, I can't really hype that up, can I? Because Yuri Vips is a dick. Oops. Anyway, Latifi scrapes by. Home Grand Prix for him. He is the only Canadian, isn't he, on this grid now? Because obviously Stroll's been dropped. Lawson as well, down in P13. Not what we want to see for him. We will love the weird livery. I mean, it'll look like dog poo, because I'll have to make it. Yeah. I don't even think swear is the right way to describe Yuri Vips, is it? Oh, it's actually raining. How bad is the rain going to get? Oh, we need to get on with it. We need to go, because the track's going to get worse and worse. Man, please don't get pole. P2 would be nice. I need those points. Not the language today is poor. I'm sorry. It's Friday night. I've got a couple of bevs. There's an F1 streamer called Dan TikTok. If anyone has taken it seriously since. Dan TikTok is a pretty good name. I mean, I always get people saying I look like Dan TikTok, which is a weird one. I think that was going to happen. Traction, hello? Right, luckily I got enough fuel to go for a couple of laps. You look like Dan TikTok in 480p. That is hurtful, James, but I totally get what you mean. Bottas fastest. I am all over the show first lap. Right, we're going for the karting line there, apparently. Enjoying F123 so much more than F122. Woof woof. Honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to play the new game fully for you guys. Oh, a little bit of locking. Thread the needle. Oh, no. Damn. I did that at the worst possible place as well. Because not only is that lap ruined, but so is my second one, probably. It's Dog 212, by the way. We know who Dog 212 is now. Ewan as well. Welcome on in, mate. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to improve on that. Thank you for the follow as well. He's much better for controller. So much better. So much better. Freddy as well. Thank you for the follow. Mark wants to put you to bed, probably. I think the way I'm driving this weekend, Mark probably wants to put me to sleep.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Right, let's go. Doing your new orange BMW. Yes. Oh, don't say it's put me on full wets. Oh, no. Don't say track's getting too wet.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here.
I haven't even got time to put fresh ones on. Right, okay. This is dangerous, chat. Probably past your bedtime now. It is getting there. Getting towards my bedtime. Oh, this is not going to go well. We're definitely going to be out in Q2. Bottle 212. It's on. Oh, I'm not convinced this time for full... Why have they put me on full wets? Oh! I love the fact I look up at chat and all I see is predictions are in. Bottle job strikes again. Deary me. I mean, the track was definitely getting worse. Deary me. Deary me. I mean, what sort of time do we need? I'm not even convinced I would have got down to an 18.7, to be honest, looking at that. I know we were off Bottas's pace anyway. Yeah, I like to chin mark. Absolutely. Just pack it in, retire. You're not cut out for the fast lane. End the stream and start playing solitaire. The temptation is real. A temptation just to go all in on solitaire, but what happened to you? I span on my first lap, and then I went back out and the team put me on full wet, so I got absolutely wrecked. Constant bottles during stream because Matt must have used flashbacks 100 times per race before he streamed. No! Honestly, what it is the pressure of having people watching. And I don't even have, I don't know how many people are watching these streams. Like, I don't even have that up. But just the fact that anyone could be watching is bad enough for me, apparently. It's why I want to stream more, so I get used to it. So then it doesn't become such a big issue. Because, of course, I want to read chat as well. I could just, like, ignore everything. But I don't want to do... I mean, what would be the point in streaming if I was going to do that? Kingsy, thank you for the follow. So qualifying has, rather unsurprisingly, been a disaster. But we got 70 laps. 78 people are going to watch me bottle it. As long as it's Solitaire 23. Can't handle the traction in Solitaire 22. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. Maybe Bradson is your lucky charm. I mean, I think we've got to win without Bradson here, surely. 87 people! That's wild. You've been strolled. Matt, I just put my nan's inheritance on pole and you bottled it. That's why you don't gamble, kids. Like that, right there is why you don't gamble.
It's time once again then to go racing here in Montreal.
I'd be very hurt, Alex, but I totally understand it.
In the world. Since 1978
Arthur Sam,
to
thank
the
you for the follow.
Canadian Grand Prix.
To you, OnlyFans, how are you going to handle that pressure?
With top
OnlyFans, what
speeds
kind
of
of
around
pressure are we
210
talking
miles
about?
per hour, heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve
Hands up in
are
chat,
some of the
not a bottle.
quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14
I mean, it
corners
is meant
in
to be a
total,
dry
with
race,
60%
so I reckon
of
we're
the
good.
lap taken at full throttle. And
I'm
average
going to judge you if
speeds
you say
clock
you're
in
terrible.
at about 130 miles per hour.
I can't imagine if you were a real F1 driver. I think if I was a real F1 driver, I'd be fine, because let's be fair, if you're a real F1 driver, you're going to be minted. Like, oh, Leclerc on pole. Much watch your F1 manager vids. I enjoy it. Hey, thank you very much, mate. Get your votes in, people. How badly is this going to go? I mean, based on practice and free qualifying, free practice and qualifying, not well. But I could spring a surprise.
Yuri Vips and Teo Pourchaire, Albon, Mr. Monaco.
I got a 2-1-2 lap time. We can't complain about that.
Schwartzman, Richard Verschoor, Fittipaldi, and Kevin
Norris looks weird in
Magnussen
this game.
fills
Norris
the
just looks
last
weird.
spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go
Didn't realise
out.
Fittipaldi had
let's
such
head
long
down
hair.
to the track where preparations are underway.
Entertaining, that's for sure. I mean, there'll be an absolute bottle job. Hamilton's won 4 of the 6 races at the Canadian Grand Prix. You'll love to see it.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
Well, points might be the goal. Another pretty disappointing qualifying session on Saturday, but again, looks like the strategy could be a little bit all over the place for the AI, so maybe we have got a chance. Can I do... Look, there we go. Reckons a one-stop is still possible here. That is reassuring for your boy, but we've just got to knuckle down, focus up. I've said it so many times recently, but F1 23 going back to F1 22, it's a struggle, but we got to do what we got to do. Am I made of plastic? So I was bottom. I'm more plastic than a typical Kardashian. That's how plastic I am. The bottles.
So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes. So put
I
some
should be
energy
studying
into them
math right
on
now.
the
I'd
tyres as
rather
well.
stay and troll you. I mean, I'm teaching you maths here. I'm learning to count with how many times I spin. Spin by lap 3. I do hope that. All of that in 10 years. I've died. I mean, I'm only on season 10 because I had to sim a few seasons. I missed my parents' wedding to watch your stream today for you to bottle it. Seems fair. You got a Kardashian. Of course I've got a Kardashian, but get a win for Daisy. Daisy deserves the win. Think of return Matt's bottles to a shop, he'd be a millionaire. Absolutely. 94%. I honestly thought it was more than 94% is in the Kardashians now, but seems believable. I think I could only name you Kim out of that lot. I don't think I know any of the others. Dudley. Spins today, 6 so far. How long will it take to finish? It reckons it should be just under an hour and a half. So not too bad. Yeah, I got a dump truck in the trunk. That's why you guys are here, isn't it? For whenever I get up. I think a Bottle Job 2 and 2 compilation. Put it on YouTube. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, anyway, let's do this. Canadian Grand Prix. Oh, it's a beautiful lineup. 70 laps here from Montreal. I am not feeling confident, but sometimes you just got to jump in at the deep end and see what happens. 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Very, very hesitant on the start. Far too hesitant on the start. No throttle at all. And we're basically down at the back of the field by turn 1. We're going to try and get back up the inside of one of the Aston Martins. Okay. We'll find an avenue, thank you very much. Back around the outside, and we're basically back to where we started in all of that. That's how you go from 16th to 21st, then back to 16th. There. Thanks, Porchet. Absolutely slam on the anchors in front of me. Love that. So we've lost 1 place then off the start. And another race where we picked up a tiny bit of front wing damage. Hopefully it's not going to cost me too much around here. But... We did survive the start. That is the most important thing. Yeah, like I said, tiny bit of front wing damage, but that shouldn't be the end of the world. Let's just wait to see if we can try and get a bit of a dive. Oh, the AI have gone for it as well on each other. Teo Porchet going for an absolute lunge. Oscar Piastri seems to be the only car on mediums. And look at that, coming into lap 1, we've actually made up places then. We'll leave both Haas cars duking it out side by side behind me. How much is the straight line speed going to be? Drugovich thinking about it. We'll slot in. So looks like we've got competitive straight line speed as well. Felipe Drugovich into the pit lane at the end of that one. We'll rub up against that wall again, apparently. How many times am I going to do that this afternoon? Yellow is fine on the front wing. We can cope with that as Dan Ticktum trying to steamroll to the inside of me at turn 1. But we will defend that. Crossy, thank you very much for the gifted sub, as apparently I'm going to run wide there again. We survived the start though. To be honest, that front wing damage shouldn't cost me too much around here. We should still be able to make an impact in this race, but it looks like Charles Leclerc has absolutely run away at the front of the field. Witham, thank you for the follow. 99 away, I think Matt's getting over 200 in these streams. Yeah, I forgot, of course, because obviously at the end of the month, subs go down again, but... or obviously when it expires. Why is Albon so slow there? I don't get why the AI hesitates so much. So annoying. Right, can we do an entire race from here on a set of hards? I mean, we've gone clean around the outside of it. I don't get why they slow down so early into that hairpin. I completely forgot they do that. So now it looks like we're going to be racing with, I mean, Drugovich, wasn't it? Deary me. Deary dear. I mean, to be honest, in many ways, that gives us a good chance just to sit out by myself. Don't worry about everything, every other car too much. Just focus on driving.
That was a fantastic stop.
But yeah, it's not the first time we've been at the back of the field early on in the race and still recovered to quite a decent position. Come on, I've got to be out ahead of Drugovich though. He's on softs. Don't want to do a Yuki on pit exit. I'm not out ahead of Drugovich. Right, we are behind the Haas car, but he should hopefully be a good indicator of pace. 68 laps on a set of softs. There's that corner I just cannot get right. Right, gotta get heat into these tyres. Gooses sound a lot better than geese. Absolutely. Absolutely.
battery charge is high. Let's use that.
You'll play
overtake
F123 on
button.
PC. Yes, I will be. Exactly. This should help me get back used to F122 again. I mean, Magnussen's on medium, so I mean we should be a lot quicker than him still. Use strict track limits, you fraud. Absolutely not on this game. Maybe I'll make the switch on F123. Problem is, again, that's another thing then that I've got to focus on rather than reading chat. So I guess we've really got to be looking at the pace of Schwartzman. 21 seconds up the road. I mean, if we can stay in the DRS range of Drugovich, that would be nice. But I mean, safety cars are also very, very common occurrences around here. I cannot get that corner right. Have I? Is there an apex there? If there is, I'm not finding it. Let's not forget as well, if we do get a safety car, of course, that's going to bring that threat of rain in earlier into the race. I get a special Dog 2 and 2 Motorsport on the Discord. Maybe? Long time watching, first time Twitcher. Hey, welcome on in. I'm going to use mods. Potentially down the line on F123. I reckon Red Bull, even with 3 wheels, would probably still be OP. Adrian knew he would find a way to make it work, wouldn't he? Surely. Right, okay, so pace is looking better than a lot of the back markers. I don't know what times Leclerc's setting, though. Let's have a look.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 36.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in first. Your last lap time was a 1:11.9.
So only 6/10 off Charlie Boy, then, on 2 stages. That purple sector 1, okay. He might not have had the ideal start to this race, but honestly, I mean, with it being 100%, might be quite a slow burn. But I don't think we're in too bad shape here, to be honest. Maybe I'm just blindly optimistic, but especially if the AI3 stop, we are down, but absolutely
Okay, gap to the car
not out.
ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, try turning slightly earlier into chicane. Yeah, safety cars are very, very common on this game. What happens? Alex Albon brake checked me, is what I'm going with. What it actually was, I forgot how early the AI brake into that hairpin. Right, green sector 2, go on. Only a 10th away from Charles. This actually works quite nicely for us early on, because hopefully, if we can get back within the range of Drugovich, I mean, it shouldn't be long before we maybe get the jump on him. There we go. Shame it threw me off through the second part. Yeah, if we can get within the range of Drugovich, I mean, he probably won't go any more than, like, lap 15? Lap 20? But we've just got to be so careful. Twitch 2 and 2 has really worked. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Say it's... Obviously, I took a bit of time away, but I do enjoy streaming on Twitch, that's the thing. Let's take it over Twitch. I'd like to. Like, the whole platform. The thing was with Twitch, I always felt like it'd be something that suits my content style anyway. But it was just I never had good enough internet. So now I do. I was kind of like, usually I've got good enough internet. I know we had issues last time. What difference will PC do on F123? Mods is the big one. Another 12 flat. Contact back my roll. That's a lot of curb. I'm not falling for it, Mark.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
This chat is why I'm so done with F122. Don't even care anymore. Don't even care. It's just that. Like, that in a nutshell is why this game is so frustrating. Like, you hit that curve the same way every other time. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. That was magic. Do not edit out, you fraud. This has been the big issue with this game. Like, the RNG feel to everything. Like, you'll hit that curve 100 times. Absolutely fine. You'll hit that once. Nope. Shadow round. And, I mean, a track like Canada is particularly RNG as well. Next time, accept your fate. I'm just gonna have to take it. I mean, this is the problem. So you were looking at chat and you're all good again. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we did have that one last time at Baku, didn't we? Where I was trying to read a message in chat in the safety car, and like the whole field came to a stop in front of me, and I was like, I'm just not having that. It's those little things that. Like, it's those moments that are why I've got Rewind still enabled on this game, when the AI do something apocalyptically stupid.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 36.0 seconds.
Right, so gap to Charlie Boy then is pretty much staying level at the moment, which is good. Hold on, I need to find some copy passes. Please no. What? Oh, I mean, what is that? Lawson's out? What's going on to Liam Lawson? Safety car?
Okay,
Safety car! Huzzah! We've been saved already. I mean, I kind of span at the perfect time then, because of course 2 yellow flags and the AI, the game will immediately bring out a safety car. But back into it. I've frauded my way back in. There's Lawson. In terms of strategy though, I think the hards are just a bit too hard. I think we'll have to go mediums. That's got to be the plan, I think. We'll make another switch. I'm doing alright there, Rostock. Hopefully you're alright as well, mate. I love the fact half of chat is happy, like the other half of chat is gutted that I've got a safety car in this game. It's just a lot. It's really does say a lot, doesn't it? Only 4%. No, the hard tyres just don't work that well around here. That's the problem with them. It's not to do with the tyre life. Ace not ace, thank you for the follow.
Perfect job from you.
Big you weren't with Eric Shut. Yeah, that one was funny.
Alright, we'll be doing one more.
I said to you as well, there's such a high chance of safety cars around here. Oh, got a warning. Oh, I'm still under Delta, aren't I?
Okay, information on Drogovic. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Drogovic with issues as well. Okay. Will I get rid of my Delta once I've unlapped myself?
Slow down. Your Delta's negative,
No.
which means you're going too fast.
Right, doesn't look like the AI pitting though, which is good. Yeah, I've used all available compounds inside 10 laps. Well, apart from the inches and the full lets. And speaking of rain, of course that safety car has now increased the chance we do get rain in the end. Okay, you were so bad that you may have jumped loads of AI who were ahead of pit lane. Exactly. But it doesn't look like they've pit anyway. Apart from myself and Fittipaldi, so... Exactly, the comeback is on already. It's only taken 10 laps. Until I spin again. So you're in Baku. Yeah, it struggles to keep up, I think, on Xbox. That was quali. Not good, Rostov. I bottled my first lap in intermediates, the track got wetter, and then the team put me on full wet so I couldn't improve. I mean, to be fair, mediums might be able to go from here to the end. Done a lap, the front is still on 0. You were sleeping. Yeah, streaming back tonight. I mean, I do sleep a lot. I wish I slept a lot, that'd be nice. Actually, I've slept a lot better the last few days. Have you set up the wheel? Is that exclamation mark wheel? Should give you a lot of letters and numbers. A little bit of luck. So, Dr. 212 flashback down here. Fat 212! Opinions on F123. Is it any good? So much better than F122 Rostov. I've already been moaning tonight so far about how I can't wait for F123 to get off this game. Fat 212 is one of my triggers. Are your starts getting better on F123? Yes, they're so much better. We want the dog. I think she's downstairs at the moment with my family. Set your time zone to New Zealand. It's always a good trick. If I close up quick enough, we might be able to get underway again. No, we won't. Whoa. A Fanatec Alphabet, exactly. I mean, Daisy, I think, was so confused when I brought her up last time. Because she'd already gone to bed, and she was like, hello? Why is someone picking me up and taking me places? Right, I've been given a lifeline early on then in this race. God, they just break so much! The concertinaing.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch,
Oh,
please.
Bottle Job 212 Motorsports follow. Deary me. What's the exclamation mark? You see how long you followed or something like that. I don't know, to be honest. Smarty the boy, thank you for the follow.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is
Alright, here we go. Safety car's in.
When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line.
We're still at the back of the field, but what I've got to remember is don't follow an AI into a braking zone. IG live with Daisy soon. Could do that. 140 miles an hour doesn't seem like safety car speed. The safety car's rapid. Yeah, view time doesn't work. It just says no one's ever been here. Right, anyway, we're going again. I have been well and truly caught napping, but it doesn't really matter too much at the back of the fields. Because I've got to wait up anyway. Right, anyway, most of the AI, though, are probably going to have to pick rather soon in this race. We know Drogovic has got problems as well. As you can see there, Fittipaldi sliding his Aston Martin through turn 1 and turn 2. And then just parking it on my nose for some reason. Ugh! Thank you, we're through. Right, that's one. Yeah, no one has ever watched my stream.
Maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Thanks, Mark. See, he's still my boy. Yeah. Everyone spent 0 seconds watching me. Right, here we go. Down the inside of Felipe. Don't hit Magnussen. Oh, I've hit Magnussen, but it's fine. That was more of a love kiss than a hit. Oh yeah, of course. FI still have me out for murder or something. Teammate. Oh, okay. Charles pitting straight off a safety car is not what I had in mind, but a few other AI joining in, so might only be a couple of laps before we're up towards the front then. Magnussen is on mediums as well. Couldn't Aston Martin lead a race in this series, despite how far off the pace they are? Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm about to mug him off. I think we had Oscar Piastri as well was on the mediums. Alright, come on, we've got to get a run. Oh, Magnus, that Aston Martin is so hilariously slow still. Down the inside of a championship. Why? I'm there! Kevin, let me go, please. Have mercy, my friend. What are you doing? No DRS still. Come on. There we go. I mean, that is Kevin Magnussen in a nutshell, isn't it? AI, real life, it's just what Kevin Magnussen does. McDonald's and you get 20-piece chicken nugget meal. I actually had 20 chicken nuggets this week. More cars into the pits. End of 15. Seems a bit odd that they didn't all pit on the safety car, but you know what? I'll take the places. And we are into the points for the first time today. Might be the luckiest run into the points you'll ever see, but I'm not complaining. What do you normally get from the chippy? Regular chips and a bat sausage is my go-to. I didn't know they did a 20 nugget piece meal. No, so on the very, very rare occasion I have McDonald's, which has a fun story attached to it anyway as to why I end up having McDonald's. I normally either get, depending on how I'm feeling, either 20 nuggets and 1 large fries or 20 nuggets and 2 large fries. Most of the time, if I'm eating McDonald's, it's if I'm having to drive quite a long way back from somewhere. So of course you go in, you get your nugs and your fries, you lob both, well, 1 or 2 boxes of fries in with your nuggets, and of course have it on the passenger seat as you drive home. That's my go-to. It's making me mouth water, and I had too much to eat for tea anyway. And 20-piece chicken nuggets. So P20 I finished. I have 1 fry. Oh yeah, only the 1 fry. I'm filling up on nuggets, isn't I?
Okay, you're in
New
the
fastest lap. 11.5. See, that's the pace the
leading our
mediums have got.
teammate by 5.6 seconds.
How is Charles still right there? What did I miss? I saw you were streaming. I bottled it a lot, Sergeant. I hope you're having a good one, mate. Welcome on in. You watch cricket, Matt? Not really, to be honest. Not my cup of tea. I don't quite get how you can play a sport, do 6 days of playing it, and then call it a draw. I'm sorry if that upsets you. Matt 212, most overrated F1 driver of all time. I bottled qualifying, I then bottled early on in the race, and then again in the race, but luckily I bottled at the same time Liam Lawson broke down, so it brought out a safety car. I think all the AI in front of me then started on mediums, so that's quite interesting. Julie, thank you for the follow. Tyre life, what are we on tyre-wise? Oh, not much. 5 and 7%. So you've got to be careful on the rears, but yeah, we're doing well. Oh, yellows. Who's got issues? Oh! Oh, I thought it was a car behind me. I was looking at the mini-map. Someone clip that. Deary me. That scared the life out of me. That genuinely almost gave me a heart attack. I was at the co-op failed stream yesterday. So Gary never was going to stream anyway because he wasn't feeling very well. But we were like, right, we want to jump in and record. So obviously I started streaming, had a load of internet issues. So obviously I either had to cancel my stream, or we were both like, right, we'll just record it. And then we got into the first qualifying session and Garrett's internet died as well. Because he had some people coming around trying to fix something else and they disconnected it. So we were both just there like, we may as well just try again another day. Max on Sunday will automatically still win, probably. FRT and Alex, thank you for the follow. Hey, no worries, bottle job too much. What? Thanks, mate. Ah, Oscar, come on, get on with it. Even the AI can't cope with this game's traction model. Can I get a run on? Yeah. Oh, past his. No, I can't. Stop parking on an apex. You've gone in with an absolutely fine amount of corner speed, man. Just stop doing it. Right. Get the DRS and then dive it. Oh, he's locked up. Thank you. That'll be easy. He's going to come back at me, though. Oscar Piastri with the traction and a decent battle with the AI. Hello, F122. Trying to go out with a bang, apparently. But we're through. That's the most important thing. Goodbye, Oscar. Up into P7. Might get a nosebleed up here. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Right, lap 20. 20 down, 50 to go.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, so I was tempted to do all 3 chapters of Breaking Point just, like, in one go. But in the end, I kind of thought we may as well space them out, of course, until F123 arrives. So the last one will probably be going up either tomorrow or Sunday. FI reckon there's a 60% chance of rain in qualifying. That could make things spicy. Whoa, Mustafa, bro. I've had the first line of that one. I want to calm them down a bit. Yeah, hopefully Matt doesn't bottle as much as Dortmund do. I mean, they've come runner-up like 9 times or something, haven't they now? It's so stupid. How do you come runner-up 9 times and not win it? Ugh. Again, nice RNG curbs. By bottling it, yeah, I suppose. Bottas didn't come runner-up 9 years in a row, though. He come runner-up, what, twice in a row? Yeah, it is weird that Max hasn't been in this series pretty much since, like, Season 3. More cars into the pit lane, though. So we are going to be up into the podium places. And Pierre Gasly leads the Canadian Grand Prix. Is that the first time he's led all season? Potentially. Why hasn't Max been in it? I joined in Season 4. He retired. Him and Lewis Hamilton retired together in this game for some reason.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
$20-piece McNuggets, 2-2 motor. Price Red, thank you for the follow. Oh, we're inside Ranger Bottas, didn't realise that. Now I have 7 emails, dearie me. Oh, and there we go. Top 2. I've missed my braking point because Bottas there was throwing me off. But, yeah, so Charlie Boy then has actually lost out quite a lot of time. Because I think he got stuck behind the Aston Martins just DRSing each other. So we've now actually got quite a decent lead in this race. No, it's Norris. No, it's not. It is Norris. Sorry, running up in P2. Where is Leclerc? Leclerc down to 5th in this Grand Prix. Down to 6th in this Grand Prix. So he's really been screwed over. Starting on those soft compound tires, then not pitting at the safety car for whatever reason. We have now got a 10-second lead, though, in this Grand Prix. So we have just got to take it careful. Got 45 laps still to go. We're at 1/3 distance. But hopefully now we're on an okay strategy. Even if we have to pit for softs towards the end, I don't know what the AI are going to do, but they are on mediums as well, so maybe they're going to try and go the same way? We'll wait and see. Come on. He's scamming another win, I hope so. I mean, I've only had 2 wins so far this season. Saudi was well-deserved, and Monaco was well-deserved. Apart from that... got a win in my driver career. Hey, well done, Crystal. Hey, Impact, mate. How you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Say, Impact, for those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, is now officially my thumbnail designer as we head into F1 23. And I tell you what, his work is beautiful. Beautiful. Looking forward to working with him. Maybe your first viewer on Twitch ever. Welcome back in, Mr. Gibbs. Right, so Lando is definitely slightly quicker than me then, but on Twitch ever, no, because I streamed like years ago. A few times. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Say, I'm actually leading a race on F1, which is a surprise at this point. On YouTube probably himself. Probably, to be fair. Your first year, I was looking at you through the hospital on the day of your birth. James, you know what? I believe you. Yoshibo, thank you for the follow. It's good though, it kind of gives me a chance now not to take too many big risks in this race. And just kind of play my own strategy out for a bit. Yeah, don't ask me for tips on F1 22, apparently, the way I'm driving at the moment. GT, thank you for the follow. It's Singapore. I mean, Singapore League race just don't hit the wall. Just, Singapore's one of those tracks where just driving 90%. James Early, yeah, is actually my dad. Elwood, thank you for the follow. I tell you what, Impact is cooking. James Early, yeah, is actually my dad. Get a podium. We only go for dubs in this game. Not interested in podiums. We want dubs. So if I can get these tyres to like lap 50, then maybe the win is still on the cards. Breathing right to the mic is hot. Stop it. I'll just stop breathing, shall I? Is that what you want, Mustafa? Or do you want me to go? I don't even know if that came through on the mic, to be honest. Stop breathing. It sure did. Oh, is it when I do that it comes through on the mic? Sorry. I try and cool my own face down. Still only 7 spins. Oh, now you've said that, Toast. We know it's going to happen. There's suddenly a new fast lap of the day out of nowhere, apparently. Ugh. It almost did happen immediately. Thoughts on Philip Schofield? I mean, dearie me. I mean, it's difficult, of course, because it just doesn't feel like we know everything yet about what he's been up to. But I can't help but feel it's going to get worse for him before he gets better. From what we know, so I think the problem is, of course, with it all, isn't it? Is the fact that he knew the guy before, like before he turned 18. So of course everyone's going, well, it's really, really dodgy. And how do we know you're not lying? Marcel, thank you for the follow. Do you have any feelings about the underlying reasons about the fall of the Roman Empire? I'm quite old, but it was before I was born. After F1 23, which game has the best handling? F1 2013s was pretty lit. I liked F1 2016s, but going back to it now, realising it wasn't as great as I remember. Teo Porcher out of the Grand Prix. Another Ferrari power unit failure. Damn and blast. Teo's bottling it for me. Again, it's only yellow though. It should be fine.
Okay, there's a fault with the DRS. You will not be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay
I honestly thought then that was going to be mechanical failure, but no, it's just the DRS having issues as well. Clearly I slapped the wall so hard it broke both wings. Skill issue. Oh, absolutely, JT. We've never denied that on the Matt212 Twitch channel. Absolute skill issue. And I called Alex Albon out for it a couple of weekends ago. Box now, save time. No, not worth it. I don't want to come back out in traffic. If I can just stay out ahead of them. Is Norris your teammate? No, he's at Ferrari. It just so happens that the icons are very, very similar. My teammate is Leclerc. Let's try to do another safety car again. Exactly. I see another car retire. Just immediately assume I need to create a safety car. So much time. It's just getting used to the wing damage. We should be okay. I mean, it kind of depends on when the AI are going to pit again. Like if they're one or if they're two or three stopping still. Mighty Haggis, thank you for the follow. Last night's game 1 of the NBA Finals was quite good. Is it the Nuggets versus someone, am I right in saying? I know they beat LeBron, didn't they? Yeah, Gasly and Norris are at Ferrari. Yeah, no, it is Miami Heat.
Gap to your teammate behind is 12.0 seconds.
I think I'm uploading full races to YouTube. So I now have a VOD channel over on YouTube, which I aim to try and put up a load of the full streams on. Just the last couple have had issues on them. Dino, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, the Nuggets, from what I've seen, look incredibly strong, don't they? Box. Not yet. Not yet. It's fine. We're losing like half a second a lap. That's fine. Kraft and the fake fat shady. Thank you both for the follows. Yeah, Jokic is incredible. From the bits I've seen. When are you planning it? You'll lose more time with the wing change. Yeah, but I want to be in a position where I know, first of all, what the AI are doing. There we go. Okay. Charles into the pits again then.
Charles is in for his stop now.
That's a weird one. Maybe I can afford to pit. I mean, again, we're still mainly worried about what Charles is doing in the championship. Pick Norris out and create another safety car. Saad as well, thank you for the follow. Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for the wing to get more damage. The inevitable. Rome fell because Ferrari told them. If only it was that simple. In the same vein, Ferrari to tell themselves to start winning again. Just doesn't happen though, does it? What's your favourite F1 game you've ever played? So I still personally love F1 2016. Although, like I said, I played it not that long ago again and realised it wasn't quite how I remember. But that was absolutely, for me, like, that was the game that got me into creating F1 content, really. Because I just love that game so much. Which is a very long time ago now, of course, but... And I've learned a lot since then as well. 2014 was goated, said no one ever. Yeah, 2014 was rough. F1 2012 to F1 2020 is pre-ordered F1 23. So pretty. If you're only going to play 3 of them, you've done pretty well there with those 3. It was the F1, the original PS98. Got a proper OG. How do you reach your pedals in your sim or in your car? With my legs? I guess I don't quite know what you mean. F1 2020, I played a lot before. 2020 has been the best for the last 3 years. Probably, to be fair. F1 2020 was good fun. I liked 2021, to be honest. But I think that I've also got obviously a lot of very positive memories attached to that game. Because, of course, you know, F1 22 was technically the game I went full-time on. But F1 2021 was kind of the game that put me in that position to do it, I think. Hey, Smurf. You and me both, mate. You and me both. Should be released around April. They just don't simply have enough time to get everything done by April. If they could release it in April, I'm sure they would. Oh, you're a bit short, yeah. I am only, what did we say I was, chat? Like 4'10" or something? Was it? Yeah, the real life F1 2020 cars are insane. Hey, thank you very much, Ben, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Crash into Devon Butler for us in F1 23 Breaking Point. I think that's still to this day my most viral video, like excluding short format content. Was smashing Devon Butler. Actually, I didn't even smash him though. I just absolutely rinsed him. And that video got like 600,000 views or something wild. One of your measurements was 10 inches exactly, Smurf. Just can't remember which one. So you found Devon Butler on a different website. James, we don't talk about that here. Yeah, the downforce levels on F1 20, yeah. I mean, it was F1 2018 as well, or F1 2017, sorry, that the downforce was way too strong. Like, that was easy flat in the game for some reason. 150 centimeters. I'm not actually 4'10", for those of you wondering. I'm at a height that is acceptable to put on Tinder. If I was on that site. shorter than Sonoda. Yeah. I mean, look at that tyre wear is absolutely fine still. That line isn't, but... I mean, we could go to the end on these tyres. If I was on that start. Actually not. Remember Adam? How tall am I actually? I'm actually, you know, without trolling or beefing or anything like that, I'm actually 6 foot. Which is genuinely a horrible height to be. Because, of course, someone asks you that, and you say I'm 6 foot, and then they think, oh, well, he's actually like 5'10 or 5'11. But I am legit. But, of course, by saying I am legit 6 foot, makes you then just think I'm 5'9. 6 foot is tall. 6 foot is quite tall. Six foot is a nice height where you're tall enough, but not lofty. Like, you're taller than a sensible amount of people. Got to do a meetup so I can see how tall you are. How tall are you, James, actually? That's what I want to know. How do you start going on a wheel? You've always been on a wheel if you made the switch over. I made the switch on F1 2016. What would you recommend for someone who wants to switch over from controller? Really depends on your budget, to be honest. Really depends on your budget. I am planning. I know I keep saying it, but... Are you 6'2", are you, James? I honestly thought you were shorter than me. James Early's a lofty boy. Any plans for merch? Nothing at the moment. I actually had this conversation with someone a couple of weeks ago about merch. Not like... Though I was going down that rabbit hole then, trying to make that sound serious. I was actually having a conversation with my sister. If I was going to make merch, and again, genuinely, this is a very long way away, but it wouldn't be Mat 2 and 2 themed. It would just be... Like if I was going to make merch, I'd make it very low key, but it would just have like 2 and 2 on it. Like, I think that could be quite a nice little design. The Mat 2 and 2 shirt says 106, exactly. Get a custom wheel, like, could do that. Could do that. But like, what I have is like, again, I'm no graphic designer. A bottle on there as well. But like, I'd like some, if I was ever going to do that, I'd do minimalistic. I could do water bottles, I suppose that's probably a better one. Buy my girlfriend a 2 and 2 shirt. Good on you. But like, I'd probably do something like that, but like I said, really minimalistic with it. Like, just have a little 2 and 2 there or something like that. So of course, people that know, and let's be fair, I think the odds of one person wearing one bumping into another person wearing one is about 0. But it would be quite cool if people did, of course. Because then you know, but to everyone else... But I think that's always the problem, isn't it, with YouTube merch? Like, let's be fair, no one in their right mind wants a picture of my face slapped on a shirt or something like that. But, you know, something minimalistic like that just looks like normal clothing, I think is actually quite decent. Love your videos, mate. Hey, thank you very much, Cadis. Well, come on in. 2 and 2 OnlyFans headband. Oh, exactly. Yeah, that'll have that. Are you in a relationship apart from your dog? Maybe. I don't quite know yet, to be completely honest, Mark. Honestly, I'd be tempted to go quite small, like a little 2 and 2 logo. It's complicated. 2 and 2 campers and buttons. Yeah, I could do something basic like that at some point, but it's not at the top of my priority list, put it that way. What's your full name? I was just trying to... Do you want my credit card number as well, and the 3 cheeky numbers on the back? Griffin, thank you for the follow. Who's the girl? Bradson's getting jealous. What's the name? It is far too early to be discussing my dating life. I tell you that, chat. Sonics as well, thank you for the follow. So I reckon if I can get to about 45, everyone will think you're a cool man.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.9 seconds.
Hey, no worries, Impact, mate. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Exclamation mark credit card number. Hey, thank you very much, Sonics, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, the watch time one doesn't work, apparently. Either that or all of you are like the most unloyal people in the world. What's your 19-digit Star Wars number? 16 digits on the front and then a 3 on the back. What time does my Star Wars number expire as well? You need that. CFC Breezy, thank you for the follow. Exclamation mark home address. Dear me. Don't you dare call me unloyal. I would never call you that. Unloyal. Norris is at 1.4. He's getting there, but it's fine. I reckon we can defend from him. Luckily, the rear wing damage has been sorted as well. The DRS failure. No, I've sacrificed. How did your league commentary go, Bradson? Team orders box for hards? Absolutely not. But we go mediums or softs to the end. I mean, is it going to rain?
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look
No.
good. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
I've still got the option to go mediums to the end. Sorry, fresh set of softs to the end. That could be quite tempting. I never went on about communism. Well, if there's ever a dub, if I've seen one. Branson didn't talk about communism in his stream today. Things you love to see. Oh, come on. Guys, I wouldn't say they're going off yet, but they're definitely facing more burn. Do you reckon 25 laps on a set of softs is too much? Favourite F1 driver, still Lewis. Exclamation mark body count. Deary me. 55 would not be bound to something soon. I don't think we're going to get, like, unless something crazy happens, I don't think we're going to get another one before this race is out, to be honest. Push that 50 and box for softs. Yeah, that might be doable, actually. That seems like, I mean, the tyre wear's not that bad round here. Senna is still, yeah, Senna for me is absolutely the go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the tyres feel fine at the moment. It might be once Lando gets past, then we box and try to undercut him. But it really does depend on what the AI do, because they might stay out to the end of this race. They've got Hats heading out of the pit lane. I guess that's Strugovic. Yes, it is. Oh, we don't start bad-mouthing my looks. I don't think Lewis is washed yet. He's pretty handily been quicker than George most races this year. I doubt George is washed as well. The feed doggos. No worries, Bradson, mate. Feeding the dogs at this time of the night? Poor dogs! How are hats last? They're bad. I mean, now the gap's come down to like 1.4 to Lando. He's not really closing in anymore. Kind of just stagnated. The thing is with Lewis, like, don't get me wrong, I think absolutely world-class driver. But I can also understand why a lot of people don't like him. Like, I totally get why he isn't everyone's cup of tea as well. Which I think is important.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Track is getting more overcast as well, chat. I'm getting worried. Have time. Fair enough. I mean, last time I checked you were 20 seconds. We got a bit lucky with the safety car, to be completely honest. I thought Lewis has 3 Monaco wins. 08, 16 and 19. Poor McLaren, he shows some personality. I mean, Lewis at McLaren is known lovingly as his zombie is. I mean, early days McLaren was obviously where I fell in love with him. But yeah, later on it was pretty depressing. It was nice to see him and Jensen together, but yeah, it was not a great time for Hamilton. I think, yeah, we can get to lap 50, then go soft to the end. We're looking in pretty good shape. Might have to make up a few places towards the end, but I reckon it's doable. Still not sure what the AI are trying to do, though. And, of course, where we're going to count relative to Charlie.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Here we go. Lap 52. Oh, I'm just trying to check the tyres. Is it still the right way? Yep, they are. 2009, why is Lewis all of a sudden coming last? Because the car was dog poo. I mean, yeah, Alonso could have won Monaco. How do you get wing damage? I hit the wall turn 4. Just on the exit, got a little snap of oversteer. Ow. So I think we're definitely going to be under pressure from Lando soon. Just do an iShow speed whenever you crash, just throw myself at my monitor. Seems fair. I mean, isn't he apparently really bad? For, like, I saw something on Twitter a few weeks ago. Like, doesn't he, like, copyright strike anyone that ever uses any of his footage or something mad? Say ow the same way James May does. Ow! Is that how he does it? I can't remember. I was actually watching. Was it? Yeah, about thunderstorms in Barcelona for qualifying tomorrow. I had someone telling me earlier on there was like a 60% chance of rain. I didn't hear there was going to be thunderstorms. I was watching the clip from Top Gear today about James May when they're him and Jeremy are comparing their services on their cars. And it was like James's was like £300 for a hose, and then Jeremy's service was like £15,900 and 59 pence. It's just the way James goes, what did he do? Buy you a whole Golf with it? It's just the way he's wetting himself. Like, James May has one of the best laughs in the world. I mean, £16,000 for the service is hilarious. Old Top Gear, I mean, I definitely grew up in the golden era of Top Gear. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, Top Gear in the late 2000s to, like, the early mid-2010s was so unbelievably goated. Fittipaldi's going to dive bomb me here, watch this. Ready? Yep, he tried it. He's compromised his own line, though, and maybe held up Lando on the exit. Yes, he has. Thank you. Drugovich, new fastest lap of the day. You know what time we're going to be chasing.
20.7 seconds.
That's not the line. Come on, focus up, Matt. Done pretty well up to this point. The first season of Top Gear was rough, but after that... Like, the first couple of seasons were still a bit rough, but you kind of got to, like, Season 4, Season 5, and obviously it really picked up. But it then, obviously... I mean, I haven't watched, like, a lot of the most recent Grand Tours and stuff. Just because it did then... I know a lot of people still quite like their stuff, but I think a lot of it has then really fall off. Yeah, the cool was great. So what was it before that? Something or classic. Croc or classic, wasn't it? That they did before the cool rule. FRZN Crazy, thank you for the follow. Favorite Top Gear challenge? Oh, that's a good one. I still think the £10,000 Italian supercar one is underrated. Just because it was one of the first ones they ever did. I mean, you got quite a few iconic ones, haven't you? That one I think is incredible. The amphibious cars, they were brilliant as well. I still say, personally, my favourite Top Gear special they ever did is Vietnam. Even though they were on bikes, I think that one... That's an unreal deal on Red Bull shirt. Not sure if that's a legitimate link, so... Viewer discretion is advised. Anyway, into the pits will come then. Oh, dearie me. I was too busy reading chat and locked at the fronts. But anyway, new front wing going on. We should still be ahead of Leclerc. We won't be ahead of Leclerc, but we should be one of the quickest cars on track. This race is not over. Would have lost about 10 seconds to Lando, but I reckon I can go half a second quicker. But we don't know what strategy the AI are going with, whether they're going to pit again or not. So it is Leclerc versus I at the moment. I think he's going out to the end. So we've got 20 laps to make an impact. Coming on Britain's Got Talent. A naked guy playing a piano. And that's why I don't watch Britain's Got Talent. Penalty to serve, yeah, we'll take that at the end of the race though. So I've got to try and build up a 5-second lead. I mean, like I said, the big one is that we outscore Leclerc. He's had a bit of a stinker here up to now, so... Tanzania? They do one in Tanzania? I know the Burma one, that one was good. Oh, that's a ridiculous, a disgusting amount of curb. Okay, we'll definitely get Leclerc. Like, he's not... With the way this race is going, he is not competition. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm such a moron. When you said Tanzania, all I can think of was Tasmania. Yeah, of course. I didn't... that one was alright. The problem with that one, of course, is it was just they were like, oh, we've got to find the furthest possible source rather than just a decent source. Kind of felt like they kind of forgot what the point of the challenge was halfway through. Arctic, not Antarctica, was a good one. Yuri Vips, new fan. What is going on with fastest laps here? I mean, hopefully I'm just about to absolutely destroy all of them, but... It would have been nice if I got the DRS off Leclerc, but I don't think I've managed it. Yeah, Vietnam, I think, still definitely up there as my favourite. Have they ever come to India? No, I have not. I would like to, though.
0.2 seconds.
How have I still not got the DRS off Charlie? Is there not a second detection point? There we go, 9.5 though. That is new fast lap of the day. Absolutely mine. Can we get round him at turn 1? Turn 2 even? Side by side with our big championship rival, Charles Leclerc then. This is actually very, very important. Oh, come on, Leclerc. We're on different strategies, mate. And I mean, even if I get round him, I've got a 5-second penalty still, but I hope Charlie boy, he's going to play a fair battle late on here in Canada. Surely now we'll get the run on him. DRS down the back straight. To the outside we go. It's going to give me a squeeze and a half, but round the outside we'll go on Charles Leclerc to have the confidence that he wouldn't be able to match me on the brakes. Back into P7 then, so we should surely get that 5-second gap up. But yeah, every place we gain now is points out of him in the championship. 18 laps to go here. We're at 3/4 distance. I'm also basically out of battery. Yeah, not often we have to do team orders or that on the car. I've got so much grip into that final chicane now. I can't manage it. I reckon sensibly though, even if the AI don't pit, we're not going to be far away from the front runners by the end. 5-second penalty might hinder me, but it really does depend on whether they pit again or not. Because if they pit, we should be back out. I reckon we've probably made the difference, to be honest, on Lando. We might actually re-emerge in the lead of this race. Can you play with traction control? No. Mustafa, bro, that is so dark. Right, we're inside the range of Bottas, though. See already a 2-second lead over Charlie boy, so hopefully Bottas is going to be pretty easy to navigate. We know the tyres should come through and make it to the end. I mean, it really is just about don't pick up any more front wing damage. Just to the outside of Valtteri Bottas will go. 2-time Formula 1 world champion, and he has got nothing against me. That's the best line I've taken through the chicane, probably all day. 5 seconds up to Mick Schumacher's another new fastest lap. We are cooking.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
I think the reason why I like the Vietnam special so much was just that, like, for me anyway, personally, it kind of made you realise just how interesting a place Vietnam is as well. Like, Vietnam is actually, like, right up there somewhere I'd love to explore because of that Top Gear episode. And it was funny seeing Jeremy fall off a motorcycle. I mean, we're taking, what, 2 seconds a lap out of the AI at the moment. We are absolutely motoring. Grand Tour Seaman season. Seaman was all. Oh, that's going to be taken out of context. But yeah, I felt like by the time they already went to the Grand Tour, a lot of the magic I felt had kind of been lost. Still a few good moments here and there, but Seaman's alright. Yeah, knew that was going to happen. What do you get a penalty for? I might have sped into the pit lane. I was reading chat. The 8-day limit, I mean, was just more about the fact they actually had to just get across the country, though, isn't it? They've only got so much time to film. I felt like, you know, it was a fun little thing. Fittipaldi almost binning himself to get out of the way. Thank you very much. But I didn't feel like it took too much away from the actual kind of challenge. Yeah, pit lane speed limits are just guidelines, they're not real requirements. Right, am I in DRS? Okay. So rain could still happen then before the end of this Grand Prix, as now we've got Magnussen. Oh, Magnussen is about to cause a nightmare here, I can already tell. Just watch this, already out of the final chicane will go. Magnussen going to try and move out of the way. Brother! Brother! Kevin, why? It's always without fail on this game, Kevin Magnussen, when I go to lap him. The fact I knew that 2 corners before it happened, he still hasn't let Mick by. What is that? Magnussen, man. I mean, he's just like real life, but... Brother. What is the gap to Lando at the front of this field? It's not a lot. It's only about 10. We might not actually, even with the penalty, be out of this chat. Like, not being funny. The pace we've got over the AI at the moment is ridiculous. This might legitimately be quite a spicy race ending. Yeah, Magnussen's got no fear. It's a shame that every other driver around him does have a tiny bit. Oh, here we go. AI into the pits. Ocon pitting. Norris in as well then, so that helps me out quite a lot. We did hit the wall of champions, but we got away with it. I mean, we should be out quite a way ahead of Lando. And to be honest, with the way the car's feeling, I reckon the pace should be good towards the end. And literally, as soon as I'm talking about how it might be quite a dramatic race on strategy, Leclerc's now is going to be out right behind Lando as well in this Grand Prix, so Leclerc might still be on for a podium. But we've now basically just got to keep the gap level for the final 13 laps. But will any of the other AI try and stay out there? I thought that was going to be the message from Mark then, but we got away with it. £1,000 out for a marriage hands. That one was good. Just James, hello. And, well, I mean, I think obviously the hello is obviously great, but it's also Jeremy and James racing around Rocket and pit maneuvering each other. More cars in. Perez and Gasly. We are going to be back into the lead of this Grand Prix once again. There has been some questionable strategies by the AI today, but you know what? We've got to absolutely take it at the moment. 13 laps to go here from Canada into the final 20% of this Grand Prix. We can bring this home. Remember racing Jeremy, good time. Exactly, James. Yeah, the cheap, reliable hatchback one was quite good as well, wasn't it? Something a bit different. So I obviously thought it was interesting going through Chernobyl, but the whole scripted thing of Jeremy running out of fuel in the middle there was a bit of a damp squib way to end it. I even like the German Super Saloon challenge they did, wasn't it? Even though Jeremy's was Belgian. It was just James with his dog box Merc, wasn't it? Kept reversing into people. And then Richard's failing the ADAC test. Joe, thank you for following me. Welcome on in. I think, yeah, that one I think is often forgotten. I mean, still the best bit out of that is that huge tower. I reckon it fell out of James's luggage. Fell out of my what? Yeah, Botswana. Oliver, float! Float! Oliver! Their best sound of 2006 or something, wasn't it? God, 2006, I'm getting old. James won. The BMW was superior. I mean, those BMWs generally, probably yes. That BMW specifically, absolutely not. That's just, oh, don't say that, Bradson. I feel so old. Sign LH for next season. If he wasn't retired in this game, and if we were doing another season, then maybe. Apart from all those factors that make it impossible. I couldn't even do another season on this series if I wanted to. Like, we are... I genuinely have never got to the end of Season 10 on the F1 game. I don't know what will happen once we finish this season. Don't start doing that again. How's it going? Russell, we're leading the race with 10 to go. Lando Norris is trying to apply pressure still, but are holding the gap pretty level. Perez has now got the jump on Leclerc as well, so Gasly might get him soon enough. I mean, if we could take 15 points out of Charlie Boy, that would be a very, very good way to end this race. Considering the nightmare start we had. Jasper, welcome on in. Oh, Derula's going to dive bomb me. Ready, ready. Yeah, thought about it. Couldn't quite get there, though. Yeah, remember I've got a 5-second penalty, though, Viper. So Lando's only really got to take 2 tenths out of me. This is Season 6 for YouTube, but Season 10 in-game. I had to sim a couple of seasons when nothing happened. But I had a couple of seasons where, like, there were no driver transfers whatsoever. Well, actually, the first one I think I forgot to sign Charles. No, first time round I forgot to change the name to Audi. And then, of course, found out after I'd simmed the whole season. I think somebody in chat told me I could have just changed the name whenever. Second time around I forgot to sign Charles. So that kind of screwed me as well. And then, yeah, I simmed one more because there were no driver transfers. Or there was, like, one and it made no sense at all. I think, like, Dan Ticktum ended up in a Red Bull for, like, 6 months or something. It was bizarre. The limo challenge was good. Thank you, Dan Ticktum. Why don't you use 100% brake? Because there's an upgrade right at the end of F1 22 when you're getting close to a max lag car that completely ruins 100% brake pressure. Otherwise, I would. I mean, I would love to know, actually, after qualifying, how many people had predictions for me to win. I can't imagine it was many of you. I mean, it might still go away still. Could get an engine failure. Just lacking flashbacks. One flashback. Three people. Oh, go on, Dan. Time to crash. Hopefully not Smurf. It's been a good learning tool to get back into F1 22, though. I tell you what. Oh yeah, some of the Top Gear races with the touring car driver, like every race they did with the touring car drivers was great. Touring car legend Gordon Shedden, touring car legend Matt Neal. Tom Chilton's also here. Time for crash game. Come on, 8 laps to go. I can do this. Wimbledon Milan. Yeah, some of those ones early on were quite good. I mean, my favourite one of those still is always the Veyron race. Oh, I almost got auto span curb. That was scary. Yeah, Charles out of the top 5. So, hopefully, if we win this, we're going to take, what, 14 points out of him? That brings us back within a race win. That is huge for us. I mean, the French are always going to let it down, weren't they? Yeah, that Shelby Mustang was quite special. Carlos Fighter Jet. Top Gear did a lot of wild shit. Well, I would still quite happily now chat, like, you know, if we want to settle like a dono goal, rain's not going to be an issue towards the end. If we want to, you know, do a dono goal, I would quite happily still have a Veyron for £1 million. Yeah, that's a fair point. Most Shelby Mustangs are pretty special. Like, I was talking to my dad about this a couple of days ago, because we obviously, you know, being blokes, you know, we look at ridiculously expensive cars on the internet.
Might have an issue. Hang in there.
You timed that wrong. You timed that wrong. Scared the life out of me, but you timed it wrong. But I was really surprised that the Veyron is only still worth £1 million. Still, obviously, don't get me wrong, a huge amount of money, but they just haven't really appreciated. Like, so I wouldn't be worried, like, if I had £1 million to spend on a Veyron. I wouldn't be that worried to actually use it, because they don't appreciate or they just need to be fixed at around the £1 million mark. You do 100% races every race now. To finish off F1 22, yes, I have been.
6 seconds.
Whoa, Leclerc's really fallen off. It would have been better for him to pit again. I think he's now behind that Red Bull. I reckon he's back down to 7th then in this race. So it really has not been the day for Charlie boy. Would you drive an F1 car to work or a normal car to a Grand Prix? I don't drive to work, so I'd say normal car to a Grand Prix. I mean, yeah, of course it's a really expensive VW, but I don't think that would ever get boring. You timed it wrong as well, Sergeant. Everyone keeps doing it with the hairpin, which is probably the worst possible point around this lap. It is a really expensive Volkswagen, but I still would absolutely have a Veyron. I could cope with that on the drive. I mean, it'd be in a garage, but still. Matt crawls to work. Matt has to walk across his hallway to get to work from his bed, which is still a very weird feeling, quite a lot. I'm so fortunate. And again, as always, you know, as cliched as it is, of course, all thanks to you guys. So it was weird. The end of last week is probably, I think, apart from last Christmas where I took Christmas Day and Boxing Day off. No. No. Was that me? Or was that someone else? Was that... I feel like I heard Perez, but maybe? Don't. Please no, game. Please tell me that was someone else, not my car, with 4 laps to go. I think it said Perez. Dan, thank you for the follow. I think that said Perez. James has told me it was Perez. I think we're good. Yeah, I get that, Dan. I get that. But I still think, you know, I would have one of those, frankly. I think we're good, chat. I think it was Perez, not me. Which is annoying, because it means Charles gains a place again, but, you know, because I'm a nice teammate like that. Four laps to go. Come on, we can do this. Per as well, thank you for the follow. Put it in a wall just in case. Just stop watching Matsu becomes homeless. I hope not. Kiss the brakes. We're at the wrong track for that. Let's organise a boycott. No plus.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, pardon me. 3 laps to go, chat. Hey, I'm surprised Lando's taken no time out of me. Two laps over on fuel. Yeah, it really has come down, hasn't it? Perez is falling back badly. Oh, Lando suddenly dropped to second. Oh, we lapped cars, that's fine. You receive your copy of F1 23, Matt. Not a full version. I've got a preview build of the game, but not the full game. So we back from more live streams. Hey, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. So I'm still new to the Twitch game, but I'm enjoying it here. I mean, like I said, the support has been mind-boggling so far on Twitch. Mr. Black Player, welcome on in. Perez not falling back too badly. Hey, oh yeah, Perez is still there, and it was Bottas that fell back. Just seems to be holding off on it, which is weird. Dad as well, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we got the nice lap count chat. If we get some dots together, so if you can, mate. If you can't, it's not the end of the world. The only reason you're going to win is because you rewinded. Shh. Here we go, though. Final lap of the Canadian Grand Prix. It has been probably the weirdest race. Is it the weirdest race we've had this season? Maybe. Maybe not. I finally caught up to Drogovic. Of course, he came out of the pit lane just in front of me, what, like 30 laps ago. That Haas car has actually been rapid today. Just not had the strategy. But I tell you what, after the nightmare that was qualifying in free practice, I think I will absolutely take this one today. Just settled in. I mean, we got lucky with that safety car early on, but since then, we really have not looked back as we round our way through this final lap there. A little mistake on pit entry. Got a bit cheeky with that, but looks like we've got an extra 4 seconds over Lando Norris anyway in this Grand Prix. It's 70 laps here in Canada after the disaster that was Baku. To be honest, I was a little bit worried that this one was going to go the same direction, but won't quite get the DRS off Felipe Drugovich, who is, he's going to definitely get in the way through the final chicane. They're going to have to take it so easy. But round in the final couple of corners we will go. 70 laps here from Canada. It is the dub. The championship fight is back on.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate.
Why is Drugovich dive bombing me immediately? So apart from the one dodgy curve, I will absolutely take that.
A truly magnificent drive and a great performance from the entire team to secure victory here in
No
Canada.
Dog 212 tonight, I'm afraid. We showed off Dog 212 before.
Natalie Pinkham, how do you
Full
think they
212,
were
that
able
is
to
absolutely
set
fair.
themselves apart today?
We will take it,
think
chat.
we'll
We will
chalk this one up
absolutely
as
take
a
it.
deft touch on the brake pedal. That's
A
allowed
deft
them to
touch on the brake
challenge
pedal.
down
I
the
ran into the back of
inside
Alex
the braking
Albon,
zones
and then I got a pit
possibly,
lane
if
speeding
you do that
penalty.
often enough, you'll end up winning the race. It was great to watch as well, wasn't
Tone
it?
deaf on the
Forget
brake pedal.
strategy, forget tyre management. Doesn't love a good old-fashioned scrap.
Said every win. I said the first win. Cats are better. No one wants to defraud.
Well, I'm
My
thoroughly
poor
exhausted
Daisy.
after the excitement
My
of that
poor
race, but
Daisy,
I'm sure
bless
it's
her.
nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the
Two
podium
front wing
now.
changes as well, exactly. It was not great in that regard, but you know what? We absolutely take those. Don't show Dog 212. I will try. Perhaps I need to make a dog area on the Discord. Tax office intrigued. Well, Daisy's stuck with Fat 212. I walk her every day. Do a dog cam like Dan TDM. I've never seen that before. Well-deserved winner. I was definitely here to
So
see
let's
all
see
that.
what effect this result has
You were
had on
here
the
at the most
drivers'
important bit, though,
standings.
Crispy.
Well, not the
How old is
results our
Daisy?
points
She's
leader would
2.
have wanted, but it certainly made
Charlotte
things
had a
interesting
disaster,
going
didn't he?
forward. Let's focus
It's
on
mad.
the driver of the day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Mr. Monaco. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone did a better job today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, there we are then, the end of the Canadian Grand Prix here from Montreal, and 16th. To be honest, it was a bit weird remembering that we started so low down as well in this one today. Lando Norris comes through for P2 ahead of Pierre Gasly there, so Ferrari double podium. Didn't even bottle it by them, which is a lovely surprise. Perez ahead of Ocon. Mick Schumacher in 6th there, beats out Charles Leclerc 1st to 7th in the end. A nightmare for him in 20 points taken out of him in the championship, so that gap has been halved at the top of the table there. Bottas ahead of Latifi scored points at his home Grand Prix. You love to see it there ahead of Oscar Piastri. But yeah, I mean, Lawson, Pourchaire, the only two not able to make it to the checkered flag. Does mean, yep, championship-wise though, 19 now the gap at the top of the table as we head into the second half of the championship there. Sergio Perez still in P3 ahead of Lando Norris, who jumps Mick Schumacher, and Esteban Ocon gets the jump on Liam Lawson. Bottas in 8th still. Gasly now jumps up ahead of Felipe Drugovich. Goes to show how quick that Haas car has actually been so far this year. And first points of the year for Nicholas Latifi as well. You love to see it. He's back ahead of Zhou Guanyu and Richard Verschoor there. Now just leaves the Aston Martins. They're yet to score in this championship. But constructors-wise, though, still leading the way there quite comfortably. The gap now 97 points. Quite a good battle heating up behind us, however. Red Bull, Alpine, and Ferrari there, all duking it out. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like. Get yourself subscribed as well. And we will be back very, very soon when Formula One, I think next time out, we're back at my home Grand Prix at Silverstone. That one should be a good race.